We've done it again. We have located every single clip from the Jetlag Season 9 trailer. Yes, even this one. With the help of the many wonderful people over on the speculation thread on the Jetlag Discord server, we're now able to map it all out and connect the dots. A lot of new info has surfaced since we analyzed the first teaser almost a month ago at this point. So much in fact that I've had to completely restructure the timeline. So you don't have to go back and watch that video first. I'll compile it all right here. In this video, we'll discuss all the locations shown to us in the teaser and trailer for Season 9 and figure out just how much this reveals about the season. In the unlikely event that you've clicked on this video without having ever seen Jetlag the game, frankly, you're gonna want to. I describe the show as the perfect nerdy mix of lighthearted travel competition with tense strategy game. The game changes with every new season, and this particular season, the boys are playing hide and seek in Switzerland. So let's see if we can find them, huh? Now, I'll get into all our discoveries and predictions in just a moment, but before I do, I need to do my obligatory spoiler warning. I'm the type of person who finds it fun analyzing the trailer and then seeing everything come to be, hopefully as expected, but that might not be you. So as always, I encourage you to think twice before watching this video, this season more so than ever, because for this game of hide and seek, they're actually going to be keeping the exact positions of the hiders secret during the runtime of the show. So if you want to be playing along blind with the secrets this season, I strongly advise you to click off this video right now. Alright, with that, let's get to it, why don't we? So in my video about the first Season 9 teaser, I did a lot of speculation with regards to the rules of this new game. And while of course I got stuff wrong, there's only really one big thing that I'm embarrassed about. And that is my assumption that the game would only have 3 rounds as opposed to just playing as many rounds as time allowed. Look, it made sense at the time. The teaser only showed 3 hiding spots, and it just seemed like it would be way too unfair for the third player, who potentially would be the only one to not get 2 tries to be the hider. But of course, as we saw in Season 7 of the show, that is an imbalance that the gang is willing to put up with. So, because of this false assumption, I concluded that Ben must be the first player to hide. Well, not everyone on the Jetlag Discord server believed that, and at this point neither do I. As I believe will be apparent in the first episode of this season, which releases simultaneously with this video, Adam is in fact the first hider. This was revealed in the latest episode of the Nebula exclusive Layover podcast. And of course I'm not gonna leak this Nebula exclusive information, which is why this video is only coming out at the exact moment the first episode is out on YouTube. So here's your last chance to click away from this video if you don't want to know Adam's first hiding spot. It's in the village of Hochbental in the towering Alps of southern Switzerland. This was of course revealed as early as the end of Season 8 when we got that first teaser. So what's new in the trailer? Well, first of all, it looks like I was right about the Seekers starting the game in the city of Lucerne. The trailer shows us bits of the Seekers' process as they attempt to find Adam, and the latitude and longitude clues we see here match the markings on the map in this clip from the teaser. The train in this clip is traveling in Adam's direction, coming from Lucerne. And the new trailer shows us even more clips from this journey as Sam and Ben head pretty much straight for Adam. The first one is this clip of Ben at the train station in Lucerne, identified by Loards on the Discord. It's still fairly dark out in this clip, which would make sense if it's from the beginning of day 1. Next we have these 3 clips, all taken on the southbound train from Goldau to Andermatt. These were identified by Loards and Anotherdoofus. Once Sam and Ben reach the junction in Andermatt, they're now already very close to Adam's hiding location in Hochbental. Sam and Ben leave their train in Andermatt and we see them in this underpass performing a reenactment of the tale of Wilhelm Tell. I found this location. Meanwhile, Adam is walking around Hochbental, exploring the village and taking pictures for the Seekers. The trailer gives us this new clip, which is now the 3rd clip we have of Adam at this same restaurant. And then the trailer shows us something which would appear to negate this line that I said in my last video. It's not clear exactly where Adam is hiding, but the top of this tower probably isn't it. Yeah, you'd think the top of this tower, which can be seen from literally anywhere in the village, is a little obvious for a hiding spot. But no, from the new clips we see in this trailer, it looks like this is in fact exactly where Adam is hiding out. I say that because this clip,
I heard something. This might be the end of the riddle.
all but confirms that the top of the tower is where Adam is sitting as the Seekers approach him in Hospital. I located that clip, and Anotherdoofus identified this shot of Adam sitting at the entrance to the tower. The top of the tower is also where we get this clip, a repeat from the teaser, which I believe is the train on which Sam and Ben arrive in Hospital. That is pretty much it for Adam's first run as the hider. There is this clip of Sam and Ben having just arrived in Hospital. I honestly haven't been able to figure out who first identified that one. The two of them make their way through the tiny forest, up the hill, and into the tower, where Anotherdoofus identified this clip of Sam at the entrance. So that is Adam's first run. Here's the map of every clip we've been shown from Hospital. Having found Adam, it now seems like it is Ben's turn to be the hider. And I say that because of all the clips we're shown in the teaser and trailer, the only ones that are recorded anywhere close to Hospital are the ones from Ben's run. And as per the game rules, each hider only has 2.5 hours to get to their hiding spot, starting from the previous hider's location. It is of course possible that there's a completely different nearby hiding spot that we just don't see in the trailer, but I think it's much more likely that the 3 hiding spots we see in the trailer are from the 3 first rounds of the game. That way the trailer shows everyone hiding, but it doesn't reveal the entire season. Now once again, we've already seen the town where Ben hides back in the teaser. It's Malichachen, pretty close to Luzern, the starting town. The teaser already showed us a couple of clips of Ben hanging around in Malichachen, including this clip of him sitting underneath a playground slide. That same slide appears in this clip from the trailer, which reveals that this playground is Ben's ultimate hiding place as the Seekers enter Malichachen. And the Seekers walking right by Ben's hiding place. Doesn't this remind you of something? But first, it appears the Seekers thought Ben had gone further north than he actually did. The user Anotherdoofus on the Discord was able to identify this clip of Sam and Adam at the train station Kam Alpenblick on the north end of Lake Zugersee. Not the same lake where Ben is hiding. Then from the teaser we have this clip of them traveling back down south to Goldau. This is when Sam's watch said 10:25 AM, meaning that the first rest period probably happened sometime during Ben's run. The Seekers then arrive in Goldau and hop on a train west to Ben's actual hiding spot in Malichachen. And as I mentioned in my last video, they might have overshot it and accidentally taken the train to Meggen, the neighboring town, which is where this still image is from. It's possible that this image is actually from when Adam was the hider before Ben, but it wouldn't make much sense for the Seekers to stop here in that scenario. In any case, Sam and Adam eventually make their way to Malichachen. RootCubed identified this clip of them at the train station. From here they spent a while roaming around Malichachen looking for Ben, as we saw in these clips from the teaser. The only other thing to mention about Ben's run is this clip from the teaser, which we weren't able to confidently pinpoint in that last video of mine. We of course knew that it would make sense for it to be recorded at this playground, but we couldn't find any images online that would allow us to 100% confirm that this was it. Well, while it isn't very clear, this split-second moment from the trailer shows us that the opposite corner of the playground is at least a similar looking candidate. And the ivy behind Ben matches what we see next to the playground in the other clip. I think this is as close as we'll get to a confirmation on this one. So with that, these are every location that we've been shown in the teaser and trailer from Malichachen. So now, Sam is the one hiding. In my last video, I mentioned how we know Sam was the hider immediately after Ben got found in Malichachen because of this clip of Ben and Adam snack zoning on some cheese fondue in a restaurant in Malichachen with no Sam in sight. Well, the trailer doesn't change that picture. It does give us 2 more shots of Ben and Adam as day 2 ends in Malichachen. This outdoors one was identified by Jobjob on Discord. And if you're interested in eating at the same restaurant that Ben and Adam ran in this clip, it is the Swiss Chalet in Malichachen. Sam is out hiding in the city of Winterthur, way up here in northern Switzerland. And just like with the teaser, the trailer doesn't show us a single clip of Ben and Adam traveling from Malichachen to Winterthur where Sam is hiding. We only have this clip.
How did they guess here?
Which indicates that it didn't take long for them to head straight for him, accidentally or not. Sam has a trick up his sleeve though, because as the hider, he is able to curse the Seekers to impede their progress. And this season introduces a die system for determining the severity of the curse. The hider acquires curses by rolling dice, and the more dice the better, because the more pips you roll on that die roll, the better the curse. But every added die adds to the price of the die roll. So is it really worth it to risk it all on one single die roll with 4 dice? Well, Sam thinks so, as the trailer shows us in this clip here. Hold on, how can we know this is Sam's hand? It's just a generic hand in front of a concrete floor. There is nothing here to clue us into the person, let alone the location. Except, of course, the few things that we see in the corners of the screen. Both teams carry around an iPhone with a blue cover like this, but the bag in the other corner is unique. This is the strap of Sam's bag. But wait, there's more! Because I think this die roll was recorded immediately before this reaction shot of Sam looking defeated. If this is the case, then that could mean Sam did a classic Sam move and made a big gamble that backfired violently. But how could we ever know if these clips were filmed at the same location, you ask? Well, there is more still, as Anotherdoofus identified the roof above Sam's head here as being this roof at the Winterthur train station, where Sam is sitting on this flight of stairs. Well, that's all well and good, but the imagery from Google Street View is nowhere near detailed enough to allow us to match up the patterns in the concrete to what we see in the clip of the die roll. We would need for someone to actually go to Winterthur in real life to look at a slab of concrete, only to find out if someone might have rolled 4 dice there. And someone did. Actually, 2 people did. Yeah. Shout out to SwissNessie and Loards, both of whom helped out this project massively by actually going to Winterthur in real life and finding a bunch of these locations. In these situations where Google Street View just isn't an option, we literally could not have confirmed these locations without you. Now, SwissNessie lined up the imperfections in the concrete from the clip of the die roll with the concrete at the top of the stairs that Sam was sitting on at Winterthur station. And I think what she found is a perfect match. So yeah, this is me officially predicting that Sam is gonna roll 4 dice at the top of these stairs at the train station in Winterthur and probably have them all land on a 1. Sam, if you're watching this, I don't hate you, but this would be really funny. Now, as we saw in the teaser, Sam ends up hiding out in the nearby forest as the Seekers close in on him. From this shot of his phone from back in the teaser, we know that at this point of the game it is 1:49 p.m. Probably on day 3 out of 4 if our assumptions thus far have been correct. The trailer shows us this new clip of Adam in that same forest.
I'm gonna kill Sam.
Which Loards from the Discord recognized as being recorded just down the hill from this clip from the teaser. And just for good measure, he also went and got some photographical confirmation. Lastly, this clip is one of 3 from the teaser which we hadn't identified by the time I made my last video. Well, it has now been found, again by someone going to the forest in real life. Thanks again to SwissNessie for this one. In the end, these are all the locations from Winterthur that were shown in the teaser and trailer. So those were the first 3 rounds of the game, and as I've mentioned, these 3 hiding spots are the only ones that we've been shown so far. But as Sam gets found seemingly in the middle of the afternoon on day 3 out of 4 of the game, there's still plenty of time for at least 1 other round of hiding. We just don't know much of what happens after round 3. But if you watched my video about the first teaser, you may remember these clips of Sam and Ben in the area north of Bern. Well, as I explained in that video, I think these are from after Sam hid in that forest because his backpack and Ben's jumpsuit are noticeably dirty in these clips. The trailer provides us with even more clips that suggest that this area is where the players went after Winterthur, and a single clip from the capital city of Bern. Loards and Metrogamer identified these clips. I find it impossible to tell how many of these clips are from Adam's second run as the hider, and how many might possibly be from Ben's second run as the hider if there's time for that. But allow me to guess blindly for a moment here. If I were to make a guess, I think Adam's second hiding place is going to be in the town of Wiedlisbach. All because I just don't know why else Sam would be getting off the train in that tiny town. We do still have this one unidentified clip from the teaser. It could very well be from Adam's second hiding spot, wherever it is. We on the Jetlag Discord have spent many hours looking for this street since that last video of mine came out, but this one location is evading us still. Okay, before you say anything in the comments, yes, I know the first episode of the season has been out on Nebula for a whole week already. But I can prove that I have not seen the first episode of the season because I'm actually recording this video before it's even out on Nebula. Look, here's Jetlag's page on Nebula. The first episode is not out yet, only the teaser. And look, I know this could be faked, it's just surprisingly hard to prove you're in the past, okay? Trust me, I didn't just watch the first episode, okay? It's coming out later today as I'm recording this. So, even though we found every location from the trailer and almost every location from the teaser, there's still a good chunk of this season that we don't know about yet. And that is, of course, by design. That is how a trailer is supposed to be. I still think the Season 8 trailer is pretty exceptional in that respect. The Jetlag team are aware of these videos, and Adam has visited the Discord thread twice now to hear how our investigation was going. So I severely doubt we'll ever have another teaser come as close as the Season 8 ones to revealing the whole show. Thanks to everyone who speculated with me on the Jetlag Discord. If you would like to join us there, I'll put a link to the server as well as the thread in question down in the description. Please keep all discussion of these videos on that specific thread. And also note that in order to see the thread, you will need the Nebula role on the server. Sorry. Also in the description you'll find links to our collective notes about the Season 9 teasers, as well as the maps of all these locations. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to the Jetlag crew for what's gonna be another great season, I'm sure of it. If you enjoyed this video, well, that's great. Stay tuned to this channel for some real-life GeoGuessr. And bye-bye.